Hi guys, it's Mrs.Shopsalot and I'm here with a garage sale haul. And as the title suggests, I almost walked away from an almost $1,000 necklace. Something just compelled me about it and you'll see why. Okay, so most of these bags are from one seller. These were from another, and this is a whole completely different situation. This seller wanted this 50 cents to $1 a bag, and I bought a bunch. So they're mystery bags. I don't even know what's in most of these, but I figured it would be fun to go through. I did buy this for 50 cents, and it is a vintage glass. Actually, I think this is probably antique glass knob, and I will use this in an upcoming project. Okay, so let's get these. First bag. She said her husband loved to buy her 1928, so she does have a lot of 1928 stuff. Some of these were like mismatched, so she, those were like the 50-cent bags. But this is a matching set, and this is 1928. You can tell by the back. So I got one pair. Yeah, and then these are just, this is a 1928 neck earring, but it does not have a mate. This one does not have a mate, but these will be perfect for crafting with. This is 1928. This is so pretty. And that is really pretty as well. So these will just stick in the craft pile. And these are a full pair, so we'll stick these to the side. If you're interested in anything, you can email me at askmsshopsalot@gmail.com to purchase. You can also check out my website, missshopsalotsthriftedtreasures.com. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah. Here we go with the jewelry and the sneezes. I love crystal stuff. This is not sterling or anything, but look at that. That is so pretty. I cannot say no to a pretty crystal necklace, especially at these prices. So I picked this up. All right, we're not going to keep saying I picked this up. Obviously, I picked them up. But a lot of this stuff, we didn't know what it was. She had a huge big basket full of jewelry. These I thought might be sterling. I don't see any markings, but they are cool. Look at those. Oops. So this is a mixed bag. We'll save the mixed bags for last. So those are the funnest. Right, so that's a mixed bag too. I guess they're all mixed bags except for a couple. This I think is amber. It is not in good shape. You couldn't tell. But I think somebody can use the amber to restring a necklace. It's got the barrel clasp. Again, for 50 cents or $1, there was no way I could leave any of this. I mean, I left quite a bit, but. Now this is a turquoise bag. This is a single earring. These are a pair. I don't know what that is. They are pretty. This is a pair. These look a little dingy, so probably the best thing out of these were these. And this is a single earring. However, I think this is sterling. So I'll probably just pop this off to melt. Now this, I seen this guy that I knew was sterling. This is 925 Italy Mylor. And this was a locket or together of some sort, but I don't think that's anything. Oh, that's what this was. This was a bracelet. I wonder if this is Brighton. This was a charm bracelet. Yeah, this is kind of rough. So I'm going to throw this in the craft pile. Somebody can craft with that. So far, here's our craft pile. So again, 50 cents or $1, we got this sterling piece. Got, I think this is lapis. Lapis chips. Long necklace. All right, I think the rest of them are all mixed baggies, so we will look and see what's in here. This is so cool. I don't know if this is gold or anything. It doesn't feel like it, but I thought it was really Art Deco-y. Not Art Deco, what's the other one? Not mid-century. I can't think of the one I'm thinking of, but this is what this looks like, and this is the back. And again, of course, I don't have my magnet with me. So, yep, that. I do have my loop, but let me see. Do I have a magnet in here? I don't think I do. I don't. Anytime I see little gold things, there's always a chance. So this is definitely marked. This is marked. Let's see. 14 karat. Not sure what the stone is though. This little guy is marked. $14 karat. Just a itty bitty gold heart. He's cool. He looks like he's gonna be gold filled. He's missing an eyeball. And oh, he's sterling KL. Sterling KL. Not sure who Sterling KL is. Oh, we got another teeny tiny 14 karat gold heart. Oh, they're different colors. One's rose gold, one's regular gold. It's a fiery opal. That looks like it's gonna be silver or gold. Let's see. I cannot see a marking, but I'm gonna double check because that's a fiery looking opal. This one is marked. What the heck does that say? Silver. That's just marked silver, so I don't know if that's actually silver or not, because silver is also a brand name or a company name, artisan name, whatever. This looks like it's probably gold filled. Maybe nothing. I'm not really seeing anything. Unless it had another piece to the bail that was marked. These are opals. All right, let's see. I would be shocked if these weren't, but I am not seeing any markings, so I don't think they are. Again, I will always double check. They're really pretty. They're not as fiery as this one though. This is definitely, you see, and that's kind of not. Look how pretty the back is. For all I know, these could be 1928. I'm not sure, but with everything else, we'll test. Oh, and then we have another 14 karat gold heart. We got 3 hearts. This would be so much easier with a magnet. This almost looks like it matches that stone. Malachite? Is that malachite? And then we got this guy, which is not. It's just base metal. But that was the green bag. I don't think this is real. No, it's got verdigris on it. But we always double check. The smaller one. So we did wind up with some gold. This is alpaca. Oh no, it's 925. That's cool. There's not 2, so you can make that into a charm, a pendant. This is St. Thomas, Virgin Island. I just found one that was another one of the Virgin Islands. Watch. These are fun. These are like coins. This is an actual set. What's been that? They're cute. They're not coins, but I feel like it. So we got a pair of earrings. This could be silver. Let me take my loop. This is not. So we'll put that in with the other hearts for someone to make some jewelry with. I sell this stuff at my garage sales, and I have a lady that buys all of my leftover, all of my jewelry that's not like gold, silver, or, you know, better quality jewelry. She buys all the rest of that in bulk. All right. Oh, we did this one. All right, this one. This is definitely 1928, at least 19. Yeah, for sure. So we got a 1928 necklace. It's so sweet that she said he bought her for every holiday, birthday. He bought her some. I always thought their stuff is really pretty. Okay. All right, these all got a lot, except for this one's only got a few, so we'll do this one, and then we'll do the ones with a lot in there. This, I was intrigued by this guy. I think this is gonna be sterling and jade, possibly. He is old. He's beautifully carved. He's big. Besides that, It's not super old by the clasp, but I don't know. Either way, he is gorgeous. I do think this is jade or something similar. So that is a really good find. She has a lot of, looks like a lot of the, she liked this. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we got this butterfly. Oops. Brooch. Stop jumping out of my hands. Butterfly brooch. This is a cutie. I bet you this is a JJ. Yep. A little bucket or water pail with all the stuff. So cute. This might be 1928 as well. Little locket. Brooch. That's cool. A little cherub. This looks pewter, possibly. Love it. And Monet. All right, now these are the ones with all the little bits and pieces in it. We'll see if we find anything good. I love a good surprise bag. All right, we got a key. Oh, this is a P.O. box. This looks like Spidel. Is that the name of it? It's kind of cool. It doesn't have anybody's name in it yet. You can always do your own. I take stuff like this to Things Remembered. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to. They would carve do your name in it. Little tiger's eye. That could be a pendant. Could have been an earring. Let's put that in. Alright, we have a nail. We'll put that for garbage. We got another, that one's Spidel. I don't think that's silver or anything. No, this one's pretty worn. Put that in the craft lot. Grandma, I love you. Aw, and she was telling me how her and her granddaughter would go through all the jewelry and stuff, which sparked a memory in me that I had this great grandmother who, I've said it in other videos, she was not very nice. And when the very off chance that she was nice was when she was showing me her jewelry. And when she passed, I said, I don't want any of her gold or silver or anything like that. I just want the junk jewelry and the junk jewelry boxes that she would go through with me. And because that meant a lot to me, that was the time she was nice to me. So I still have those and all her little jewelry. Little stretch rhinestone ring. A flower. Great for crafting. Swap. Watch. Perfect for crafting. Alright, so this is beads. This is the back of a thingy. This is the back of a thingy. I'm gonna throw all of this into craft. This is an earring. We'll see. This is a piece of something to craft with. This is KL 12 karat gold filled. I wonder who this KL is. Interesting, because so far we got 2 from KL. I know KJL is. This looks like sterling and marcasite, and it is. A little pendant. Another piece of craft. 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 A dime. Canadian dime. Earring. Craft. Monet. Part of an earring. Craft. I forget what kind of pearl those are. I want to call it a splat pearl. Blister pearl. I feel like it a little too far. Okay. This. Oh. Goes into the. What do you call it? We'll set that aside, see if another one pops up. This is craft. We got a ring, sterling, cabana. I got something else that was cabana. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that shiny stone. You see how clear that is? That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous stone. All right, we got backs. We got a penny. What year? 1986. We got another dime. 2016. We got a martini. Ooh, this looks sterling. It is. That is so cool. I will keep that and put that on a charm bracelet. That's super cute. We have this guy. We have a key and a bead. Craft. Whoops. Craft. Well, we'll leave it there. I don't think any of these have partners, but we'll see. This is some sort of something. Earring back or something. Part of an earring. Craft. It's really pretty. Craft. Oh, he's cool. Keeping that for sure. Little vintage pewter lion. It's got something marked on the back. Let me look. Can't see. These are usually sterling. Yep. Emily, 1997. Sterling. Uh-oh. This is that same thing. Perfect to craft with. Craft. And this looks like this might be sterling. Yep. 925. Little hearts. All right, let's do another bag. Yay. These are so fun. So much fun just to dig. All right, we got an earring. We got another post office box key. Nope, just a regular key. We're gonna put those in craft. People craft with those. We got this little cutie. Jasmine. Santa. Wow. That's intense. This is a 1928 earring. Back. Here's an earring. 1928. Ooh, that one's pretty. 1928. This is sterling, marcasite, and abalone. This is no name. Those will all be pretty to craft with if there's no, end up with no match. Well, that's different. She did not, she liked big earrings. That was another thing she said. She liked big earrings. This is some sort of something. I forget what that. Carlos, what is this? get his headphones in, he can't hear me. Craft. Here's the other earring to this. I think these look a little dirty to me, so we're gonna go with craft. It says 925. Almost looks like Swarovski. All right, let's see if there's another. There's this one. This one definitely looks like sterling, and it is 925 Thailand. I'll get this earring. Back to a thing. Not real. 925. Oh, here is that. I swear these are sterling or something. There's no way these aren't. I'm gonna have to double check because that is definitely a real opal. So yeah, we have a pair of those. Where's the other one? This ain't it, is it? Did it pop? Oh no, here it is. So we got a pair of those. It's broken. That's not great. Betsy Johnson. Probably what both of those are. Now this could be sterling. This is something Roman. Armada. USA. I think it's sterling. I can't tell. The writing is so tiny. So I'll have to double check that. Got this, great for crafting. I think that's an earring. I've seen that before a few times. Oh, here's a pair. Those are really cute. Earring. A bracelet. It is not sterling. Broken, so we're gonna put that with craft too. Oh, this one had an earring back. It is so pretty. That one wasn't. I put the other one in because I didn't think. Well, we'll see. This is 1928. I just, for whatever reason, thought everything was in one bag. It is not. That's so cute. I will double check that one. This is sterling. I've seen this earring before. $19.28 pair. $19.28. Hey, wait, aren't these the ones from the first? Hold on. No, just that one. Tiny little. I don't think that's supposed to open. That is so cute. A little potted plant earring, no name. So I don't know if that's 1928 or not. We got a gold ring from Avon, really cute, like a belt buckle. Oh, that's pretty. It looks sterling, but it's not marked. Little wreath. Little heart. Like, if nothing else, these are great to craft with. This is unique. I don't see any markings, but as with everything I'm not sure of, I double check. Sometimes they're in the weirdest places. This I don't think is, though. I feel like there's too much wear on it. And we have a pearl. And a necklace. Monet. There's no clasp, unfortunately. So we'll put that with scrap. Not scrap, but craft. We got these. A pair of these. This is 925 1/20th carat 1/20th of a carat diamond. I think that is one of them spinners. So we got a diamond earring, 1/20th of a carat. We got some more craft. That's pretty. We only have one more bag to go through, so hopefully it's in there. This one. This is just a bail for something, but we'll double check. This heart earring. This looks silver to me, so we'll double check that. This little guy, he's super worn. Put him in craft. Earring. Same earring, but in clear. Broken. We got a pair here. Oh, I don't know what this is. Some sort of slide with a pearl. We'll double check that. We got a wreath. It's nothing. We'll put that in with craft. Key. A chunk of stone and an earring back. And then I think this is 1928. Yep. 1928. That's pretty. Some sort of stable. And an Avon bracelet. Pretty. Okay. So let's see if we can get any matches. We have some for sale, matches. Let's see what we find in this last baggie. 1928, 100%, yes. It's cute. I love that that little lady was wearing those. Oh. These are pretty. Aw. These are going to be super cute to craft with because there's not going to be any more matches. She didn't have any more random bags. I bought all of the bags she had that had miscellaneous in them. The rest of them just were like one thing, one necklace, one whatever. So if it's not in here, Oh, so that's how that went. Oh, that's cute. That's this one. Nope, that's this one. We're just missing the back. With that, it should be fairly easy. This has got verdigris on it though, so we're gonna put that into craft. Uh-oh. Ah, darn it. I've had these before. Goodness gracious, what'd she do to that? I have these. One of my favorites. So we're gonna have to put these into craft because this is broken and I don't know what she did with that, and there's none on this, so those are crafting. Ooh, is this Swarovski? Could it be? Could it be? Possibly, and it's just missing the thing. Either way, super cute. You can get your name on there. This goes into craft. It goes there. Nope. Alright. Oh, this one we put into craft already because it was broken. We could probably fix that. Oh, this has a pair. So we did end up with a tiny bit of gold, a decent amount of silver, some sets. I know we played with this earring. Where did I throw it? It's cute. Perfect to craft with. Craft. I am confused. What is happening? Alright, this is all tangled, so we're gonna put that into craft as well. This is an A. I don't think it's gold filled or anything, just costume. This is made in Korea. American Showcase. This is good quality costume. This is the stuff that doesn't turn for a long time. Nice rope. This isn't marked. This is just part of a broken chain. Put that in craft. This is an earring. Unfortunately, that is the only one. This cute little cross pin. And this heart. Yeah, do you hear that? Mr. Softy. At what time? 9:30 at night? He's crazy. This says 24 karat gold electroplate. Oh, this is GB or G8? GB, gold bonded? So not a bad haul for just a few dollars. These are all unfortunately singles, but these are going to be so pretty to craft with. Yes. I'm going to put those over here. Let's see. Craft with that one. I'll craft with that one. Probably that one. And then the rest would go into the other craft. Oh, cute. The other craft pile. I do see the other set of earrings. Here we go. Those usually don't sell very well for me, though. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna stick. That's one craft bag. And this is another. So yeah, I think total was 10 or 12 bucks. I think I got a great deal. I got some nice jewelry to sell. Some gold, some silver. So overall, I think I did pretty good. I am happy. I just gotta find out what that green, is that malachite that's in the gold charm pendant? I'm so used to calling them charms. It's a pendant. It's whatever I want to call it. How about that? This is a fuse. That's what it is. It's a fuse. All right, so this I paid 50 cents for. I don't know if it is real or not. It doesn't feel substantial, but then again, it could have just came from a Michael Kors outfit or something, because their clothes, to me, aren't that great. So I picked that up. I'll probably give that to my daughter. She wears Michael Kors. This, I thought this was such a pretty jar. So obnoxious. It used to make me so mad when my kid was little. She'd be in bed and hear Mr. Softy cruising down the street. Now it's great because she's grown and we're grown and we can go out and have ice cream at 9:30 at night if we wanted to. I just hope nobody's out there so he doesn't stop. He's scooting on by. Okay, this is made in Japan. Beautiful. This will be for sale. I paid $1 for that. Okay, so I picked this bracelet up for 50 cents. It kind of looked silver to me. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it is. I'm gonna double check, because, you know, double check. This should be a, I don't think it is, but we'll double check anyway. This was from, so I manifested, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I manifested myself, this guy just doesn't, this reminds me of, what's her name, Audrey? Feed me Seymour. Anyways, I manifested a 3-wheel e-bike. My husband got an e-bike, and I had a 3-wheel bike, but it was just super hard to ride, so I sold it. I went all summer, and I was like, you know what, I really, really, really want a bike. I want an e-bike. So I went to this garage sale. Well, first I found a 3-wheel, cool as heck, trike at a Goodwill for $20. Threw it in my car immediately. There was a whole kerfuffle about it because somebody else said it was theirs, somebody else said it was theirs. It was nobody's. I took the price tag and 2 of the fenders with me, paid for it, and he was nowhere in sight. So if it was, he wasn't watching it, and if you wanted it that bad, you pay for it right away, like I did. So anyways, I get it home, and it needed some work, so I'm like, all right, well, you know, we'll get it fixed. Not a ton of work, just like a tune-up. And then I went to this garage sale, and he had an e-bike for $100, but it didn't have a battery. It didn't have a key. Well, it had the key, but it didn't have a battery. Battery alone was $250. I'm like, I am not spending all that to not know if it even works. And it was just a regular e-bike, and it wasn't even like an expensive one. Fast forward, day before my birthday, there's almost pristine e-bike trike, a 3-wheel e-bike on Facebook Marketplace for $400. It was a good brand, everything. I thought it was a scam. She wanted me to call her. I thought, ugh, this is a scam. But, you know, when she gave me her number, it was a local number. So I called. It was an older lady. Didn't know much about Facebook. Was just trying to sell her bike. People were trying to scam her. People were trying to get less, give her less. Like, we immediately jumped in the car and went there. $400, boom. So 300 or 400, I can't remember. Worth every single penny. She said she paid $1,500 for it, plus bought an extra $200 seat or $100 seat or something. So amazing. So anyways, yes, that's how I manifested my bike. Now, the e-bike place, this was there, and it was $1. I know it's supposed to be for a watch, right? And it's supposed to have initials for a stamp. Is that what this is? I wasn't sure. I thought it was cool for $1. I was like, I'm going to grab it. It's heavy. So, what is it? I know it's not gold. I mean, that would be amazing. This would be like $10,000 worth of gold if it was. It's super heavy. So we picked that up. This earring, because I wasn't sure, it almost looked like it was gold, but it's not. It says Monet. That was like a penny. I don't know. Not really a penny, but like nothing. This was also from the sale with the thing. It says Irene, but it kind of looked gold to me, but now I'm looking at it, it looks silverish. I'm not sure. But this was 50 cents, so I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. We'll test it later. This was two things. These both came from the same neighborhood sale. It was later in the afternoon, probably like noon, 1 o'clock, because I go all day. And these were both like, this one was the most expensive. That was 3. This was 50 cents, and it is 14 karat. So somebody totally missed that, and it's rose gold. Nice chain. It's got a little bit of weight to it. So that was an awesome score. And this one, I cannot read what it says. It says it was from, they're Indian. And it says Fatima 0.416. I know it's gold, but is it like 9 karat gold? Let me check I don't know if I ever even got a chance to check the clasp. Does Indian gold even need to be stamped? I'm not sure. But it's a baby bracelet. See, it says Fatima 0.416. And it's a little baby bracelet that you put your name in. My wrists are small enough that I would just need a little bit of a extra clasp, like a little lengthener, and I could wear this. You can see where it was soldered. I don't know. What do you think? How do I find that out? Other than tested. And this was like a quarter, and it's just sterling. So I picked that up. And last but not least, hold on, I'll show you this was like $3. It's by Kiroshik, 1990. I thought it was so cool. It's all beaded, hand beaded. And it's one of them like coffin jewelry boxes. But it just reminds me of Feed Me Seymour. All right. This necklace. I picked it up 7 times. I was like, there's something about it. It just looks so nice. The weight of it. It felt good to me, but there was no markings. And I'm like, I know there's something about this. I don't know what it is. Put it down, picked it back up, put it down, picked it back up. I was like, literally on my last look, I was like, it was only $4. I could have just bought it, but sometimes I get funky and I'm like, I'm not going to just buy it just to buy it. I felt like either way, it was probably still good quality costume, but something about the clasp, I was like, I recognize this clasp, and finally I saw it. Can you see that? And it says 14 karat Mylor resin, Italy. So this necklace, brand new, about 800 to 1,000, and it is the necklace itself is made out of resin, and then it is heavily coated in gold. So it is not a solid gold piece. If it was, this would be probably a $5,000 to $10,000 necklace. But this will never tarnish. This will never, in its state as it is probably resale value about $600 to $800 depending. So yeah, I almost walked away because I kept looking. I was like, this clasp looks so familiar. It looks odd. And then I finally just saw that little bit of scribble there, and I didn't know what it said at first. So I was like, you know what? I see something. I'm pretty sure this is Mylor, whether it's copper or whatever, gold over silver. I'm just going to grab it. And to my surprise and happiness, it is a very expensive necklace. So I will probably keep this one. I have another one that's 18 karat that someone missed at an estate sale, and that one's around $1,000 as well. It's actually a little bigger than this. So yeah, I'll probably keep it and wear it. So that is my haul. I didn't think this was gonna be so long, but it's wound up being an hour. Hello. Meow, 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 meow. So let me know, what was your favorite thing? What would you have bought? What do you love? What did you hate? We did wind up with a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver, a lot of fun, and that's what matters the most. If you like these videos, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.